The NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And, of course, Bruce Brown. This is their first game without him.
Yeah, like a lot of people, I didn't see the trade coming. He was the team in many people's eyes. It'll be interesting to see how they evolve as a squad with him gone.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
That's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Irving. Adebayo, no good. Stolen by Wiggins. Back to Irving. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Graham. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Washington. Back to Irving. And stolen by Bamba. Jackson, the screen. The three ball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Jackson Jr. does have this in his bag. The big man can punish you from range.
Pass to Irving. From deep. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Doncic outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka on a cookie.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Allen. Wide open. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it. What did you say?
Wow.
Come on now. Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, BA, he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Outside for Irving. Adebayo up top. Will it go? And he sinks the layup. Adebayo's got his second basket on the night.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Jackson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
The shake. Irving goes in. And a nice finish on the layup.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's his first trip to the line.
And when you look at the last time they played, I mean, he really missed a lot of free throws, and it cost them.
Well, it was such a close game, they couldn't afford to waste their chances at the line, but he did, and just as you said, it cost him. You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Here's Siakam. Washington outside. And there's a 3-second violation. Toronto leading by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." BA?
He keeps him guessing. Allie, thank you. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Bamba. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
On the wing, Peyton. Washington outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Johnson. From the wing. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And here's Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Allen gets it to go.
Well, I love the mindset of Allen there. I mean, when he gets the ball in that spot, he's very aggressive.
Here's Doncic. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Bamba. Raptors lead by 7. Doncic deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Bamba misses. And Siakam has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Fade away. And too long on the shot. .41 seconds left to the first quarter here.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Siakam with it. And Kamara picks him up defensively. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so here is Toronto. 9-point game. Doncic outside. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
It's Johnson with a drive. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
Here's Doncic. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic.
Los Angeles.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Toronto.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectable 34%.
23 over a, what, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3-ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3.
Middleton. Jump shot is good. And the Raptors lead by 12.
One of the purest shooters in this game. Stopping Middleton has to be a focal point for your defense.
And stolen by Brown. Here's the break. Here's Dadier. Siakam pulls down the board. Lakers trail by 12. Siakam finishes off the break.
Those are fun to watch. Spicy P converts the fast break.
Middleton outside to the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Irving for 3. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 5.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why it takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
The drive by Irving. And Irving powers it home.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Allen a screen. Puts the move on. And it's Irving missing. Toronto leading by 9. Pass to Jackson. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Kicks it out to Middleton. Clock at 6. Jackson outside. Three-pointer. The Lakers for the rebound. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Irving for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. 10 points for him.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's not easy to guard Middleton in pick and roll sets because he can beat you in a lot of ways. Give him space, he'll pull it up. Stay up on him, and he'll thread the needle with the pass.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Now Adebayo. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Adebayo rocking the rim.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Jackson down low to the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Jackson on the wing. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Johnson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Washington. From outside, off the mark. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Doncic. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Here's Adebayo. And again, the Lakers, no good.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And it's stolen by Van Vliet. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot. That's exactly how you win the rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
And Doncic with the jam.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Pass to Van Vliet. The kick out to Adebayo. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. A good look from Johnson. The Lakers with another miss. Raptors lead by 4. Doncic on the take. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Washington right side. Right side Adebayo. The fadeaway. That one's good for 2. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. Adebayo grabs the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Tell you what, it's been a different story for them at the line this season. When you measure those numbers against last season's, I mean, they've taken a big-time dip, guys.
Here's Middleton. And that one's on target from the wing. 1 second left. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
See what you got.
Now here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Jackson. Offline with a 3. The Lakers trail. Irving for 3. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5. He's missed 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness. Ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie.
Irvin knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Second half getting started, about a minute played. And Irving has got the ball here for Los Angeles. The lead is 2. Adebayo sets a screen. 5 on the clock. Dort with a steal. Left side Kamara. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
90 seconds into the second half now. There's a screen. Adebayo on the take. And finished off by Adebayo.
Look at the big man move. I love seeing Adebayo attack the basket and be rewarded for it.
Dort for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat. Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
It's Doncic with a drive. Oh, the bucket's good. And he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Toronto shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. That's good from Doncic.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
From deep, here's Doncic. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some. He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Doncic outside. Adebayo with a steal. Here's the break. Outside Irving. And stolen by Jackson. Doncic with it. 20 points for him. And stolen by Adebayo. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Allen a screen. The kick out to Wiggins. Good work defensively by Dort. Raptors trail by 3. Doncic right side. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
And here is Irving. Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Shot clock at 5. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Doncic.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home.
Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
Now Adebayo. He's got 16. Going inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Middleton, no good. On offense, here are the Lakers. 2-point game. Adebayo, no good. Pass to Brown. Middleton outside. 1:49 left in the 3rd quarter. Shoots over Siakam. Middleton, no good. So it's Los Angeles now. The layup off target. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponent. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You know what time it is, everyone? Time to make the noise. Close some series line. You know, why,
1:25 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Siakam outside. Wow, Siakam showing the range.
When Siakam is assertive like this, I love it. I mean, knocking down these kinds of shots is huge for building confidence.
Middleton outside. Fires for three. Valanciunas, good.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Allen a screen. Siakam, that's good.
A solid three-point shooter. Siakam forcing that defense to extend out on him.
Middleton looking around. Valanciunas down low. It counts! And the foul! They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Free throw drops from Valanciunas.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Irving. He's got 18. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Six to shoot. Unloads. Nice form on the 20-footer. Irving's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game. Has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with them. I mean, this hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Big-time slam by Siakam.
If you do not keep Siakam out of the paint, he'll make you pay.
Screen by Bamba. It's Doncic with a drive. Misses from close range. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Siakam. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround play.
Look at Doncic making himself at home.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Bring those through. Yes, and the key.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He said, quote, "This one isn't over. Those guys will come roaring back. We have to be ready. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell, just move on to the next play." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
To the inside. Here's Bamba. Pass to Doncic. And there's the drive. Siakam pulls down the board. The Lakers lead by 4. Irving looking around. Shoots over Jackson. Irving, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up to the Toronto Raptors. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Number 7, P.J. Washington.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. It's Doncic with a drive. Here's Bamba. Calls a foul. It may be a three-point play.
Defense.
It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw off the mark from Bamba. The Lakers in the lead. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
Outside Adebayo. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Siakam the screen to snap the cold streak. The three, and once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
Here's Doncic. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Irving for 3. Drills it from deep. And the Lakers lead by 1.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
Irving up top. Here's Adebayo. Let's loose for three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Doncic on the wing. Using the glass to lay it in.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Here's Irving. From deep. The three ball is down.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
There's a screen by Kamara. Puts up the tray. Doncic. Siakam there for the rebound. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up to the Lakers. A minute 50 left to the fourth. Bamba inside. Shakes him. And it's good on the lay-in.
Good position that time around the bucket, and when Bamba does that, he's hard to stop.
Outside Adebayo. Bam, just battles through contact.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Here's Jackson. Rebounded by Adebayo. First free throw is good, and that gives him a lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a two-point ball game.
Important moment, a lot at stake. Able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
Here's Doncic. Oh, nice move. Oh, it's off target. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that makes it a three-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Toronto with the ball. Doncic outside. Nails it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATO. Or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Jackson, right side. Misses the three! So it's a narrow victory.